Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we're talking about two icons who left a permanent mark on millennials, movie history, and society, for that matter. Heath Ledger and Paul Walker. Now wait, if you're a diehard fan of either of these legends, great. But if you've somehow never seen The Fast and the Furious or 10 Things I Hate About You, even better, because we're breaking it all down for you. Today, we're doing things a little bit differently, which we've done before. Each host is taking a side. We'll hear opening arguments, present some compelling evidence, throw in a few passionate rebuttals, and then we'll wrap things up with closing arguments. I'll deliberate and make a final ruling on which star had the bigger impact on film and society based solely on what I hear today, not on what I feel about Fast and the Furious or Dark Knight. However, you'll get your chance to weigh in on social media. So without further ado, let's send it over to our hosts, Gina, representing Paul Walker, and Kyle, representing Heath Ledger. The Musty Millennial Court is now in session.
Gina wants to crush me so bad. It's so
This
annoying.
So
The competition level on these makes these worth doing. You know what
honestly,
I mean?
I just want
Yes.
to fucking win.
I want to
so
win too.
competitive.
And you're
Okay.
0-1, and Kyle's 1-0.
Yeah.
But after I re-listened to it, it was pretty close.
You're
I don't feel so bad about the
It
first one
was
anymore.
close, but you lost.
Okay,
But
fine.
you lost.
I'll accept it, but
The judge rolls, so
whatever.
Start
let's get
kissing
into
my
it.
butt
Like, I
instead
don't
of
even want to
being
talk about
mean.
it. Like, let me just fucking crush you.
Well, we have to feel old first.
Oh, damn. I didn't prepare. Okay, why don't you go first?
Okay, so this one might be similar to one I've done before, but I saw this and it made me feel like I never thought about this before.
Okay.
So when you see people around, right, I now will notice and be like, that person's younger than me. Like, I'm just hyper aware of it. Like, I saw this chick who was walking at work and she had her sweatshirt off one shoulder.
Okay.
And me, loser, sweater on two shoulders.
Of course you did.
Walking and work like a class act. And I was like, oh, she's younger than me. And I never used to be aware of anyone's age because I was the youngest in the
So
room.
prominent.
So now, anytime anyone's doing anything weird, I'm like, you're younger than me. And it's like some bitch who doesn't matter. Like, she's just wearing her shoulder off, but also put it on. We're at work.
I have an even more insanely anxiety specific example of this, which was I was in Florida and changing Charlotte in the bathroom, and like 3 or 4 early 20s, late teenage girls came in, and I was afraid of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm like intimidated. I get what you mean.
And one of them was
Like, they're going to know I'm an old loser.
and one of them was soaking wet. And she looked at me and she was
Why?
like, this one pushed me in the pool. And I was like, Charlotte, head down. Go. Like, they're animals. They're like,
No.
they're like out of their cage.
I understand.
I don't know how to deal with them. And I just don't want them to look at me.
No, I know.
you're afraid of them? That's so
No,
funny.
I'm really intimidated.
No, same.
Like,
They're
it stresses
so-
me out. And like
but
the
they're
one
so
shoulder thing, I was like,
intense.
damn, like you just are I'm gonna big fat loser. I can't talk to you. Don't look at me.
Yeah, no, and they rule the school. Baby.
Yeah, and like they're the cool girls, and I'm like this adult person who's like intimidated by lip liner.
I cannot relate to you more.
It's so crazy. I hate it.
Love that one. Honestly, I forgot about those girls.
And it's like steer clear. That's why it's like my antennas are up because it's like don't go near them.
well, they're like a live grenade.
Yes.
Like run away.
And like, how do I talk to them?
And also these ones were younger than I'm accustomed to like faking it
Interacting,
with.
yeah.
So like I couldn't even fathom
No, like,
how
what
to
do you
approach.
say?
And so like think about from their perspective, it was like I was a mute
No,
old woman.
you were.
running out of the
This
bathroom
fucking old
with
lady
my
mom.
daughter.
Yeah.
Like gross. They probably think that I think, you know, like when you ask the kids how old they think you are, they're like 60. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're at the age where like teenagers don't know what to
Yeah,
make of
no,
us.
I know. It's really, really
so
scary, and I don't
ridiculous.
like the feeling.
That's a really good one. Okay, ready for mine?
Yeah.
So we went out to dinner with Laura and Nick. And so first of all, we had grand plans. We were going to go, and this is on a Friday, mind you. Like, you know what it's like when we try to podcast on a Friday night. Like,
We can't.
You're fucking beat
We're too
by
tired.
7
Yeah,
p.m.
we're too tired.
So we go, first of all, these psychopaths, Nick and Brandon, go to a golf simulator before dinner. So by the time we get to dinner, it's like late, but we had this big grand plan.
I mean, one of them's
like,
probably
Oh,
injured.
wait. What time do you think late is?
8.
yes.
That's too late to go there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's way too
Well,
late
I
to go
had to
there.
come into the city.
It
It's a
shouldn't even
whole
be open
thing.
at 7.
So, and then the real plan was we were dying to go listen to live music. So we like looked up where we could go. We like had these grand plans. And then I realized we were old when we started getting sleepier and sleepier. And then we get the option to order dessert. And no respectable young person sticks around for dessert when you're
Right.
like about to have a night
When
out.
you're going to party.
Yeah,
you
we're
can't,
like,
that just slows you down.
You know what? Give us 2 of everything. Like, it's just like, and
This is where the night ends
but
for
that's
us.
because we were over. We were like, this is the end of the night.
yeah, it was done.
We knew-
Yeah.
But
we
my
knew the
point
end
is
was
like,
near.
you know you're old when you order dessert.
No, 100%. And
On
like,
a
this
night
is how you
out.
celebrate the end of the night. You get dessert.
And we relished every bite. And quite frankly, when I got into the cab immediately after that, I was like, night well spent.
Yes. I could not be happier with how this
and honestly,
ended.
I kind of wish I heard live music, but like my feet would have hurt.
I
You
know.
know? So like
I know. I would have been so tired.
the pros and cons got away.
Yes.
Okay. Brandon, what made you feel old?
So for me, when I go to book intricate flights and travel, I need to call and speak to a representative.
Okay, so
No.
it's so funny.
He's 100.
We talked about this before. I can get down with like
You have to do it on a
needing to be
computer.
on a real computer.
Can't do it on your phone. That's not real.
He told me today 100 times he was calling Delta. And honestly, every time I was like, I don't understand for what. And then he updated me on the progress of the call from the playground.
Yes, you were there and you were
as
like, he's
if
on
I-
the phone with
as
Delta. I was
if
like, I don't care.
Give a shit. Right. And then he sends me a text as you and I are cooking dinner on his way home. I'm not paying attention because I simply don't care what you're doing.
Right.
He's like, okay, we're booked. Check your app. It should be there on either this tab or this tab or this tab. And I'm like, literally, I know how to work the app.
Can I explain myself, please?
Well, when you first said it to me, I was like, oh, there must be a problem.
No, that's
Can
why
I explain myself,
his
please?
Old
Yes.
brain couldn't compute all
First
the
of
different
all,
flights.
you motherfuckers can't book on an app. I book flights on the app all the time
Ooh,
for
a
work.
cowboy.
All the time on the app. Bang, bang, round trip. I'm going to Nashville. I'm coming back. Bang, bang, book, done. You guys can't do that. So,
Okay, fine.
I got one up
I
on
know you are, but what am I?
Right.
I
I'm
could if
rubber,
I
you're
wanted
glue.
to.
Yeah. I had to book multiple flights, and it was the Columbus flight where you're coming in on a different date from a different airport with Henry. It's a lap infant. You got to call sometimes for a lap infant. We tried to figure it out on the app. It kind of worked, kind of didn't work. We just wanted to confirm it. Then we're flying out on different flights than I'm flying in on. There's a lot of moving pieces. I want to apply miles on some of them, see how we can get the price down, see the best flight that we can find. Those representatives have all the ins and outs. And guess what? Usually when I call, they are a young woman and they're very sweet. And I talk them up and they sometimes, oh, we got this flight coming in here. We'll hook you up. So I usually...
You think you're special?
I think
they
I'm
are
special.
salespeople, Brandon.
No, they're not sales.
They are in customer service.
They're
Just
helping
let
out a
him
gold
live in his
member.
bliss. It's like how we believe that Bravo is not fake.
That's fine.
Right.
But you know what's going to be real funny is that after all this work, I'm going to get there and forget that I didn't renew my real ID and get sent home because I don't have an ID
You haven't
to
done
travel.
it yet? Well,
No.
you can do your passport.
Right. But
Hey.
do I have to
Pre-check
If
remember
member.
you're,
it?
do
if
that.
you're a police officer in
Wait,
Westchester
what?
So
listening...
if you have to use, this is news to everyone, but if you don't have a real ID, your pre-check won't apply if you're using your passport. So you have to go through regular security with your passport. So you need a real ID for your
guess
pre-check
what?
to
Gina
work.
has been driving under a suspended license or not suspended,
hope the
expired
police don't
license
listen to
for
this.
I was going to
4
say,
months.
don't report me on the air.
Get your license updated like a
but
normal
you should know that 'cause
person.
you'll be
one of those
Take
assholes
one
at the
day.
airport.
Take
Can-
one
Why is
day.
he screaming at me?
Oh my God! It's been 4 months. Do
It
it.
takes a
I'm
long time.
busy.
It expired on January 1st.
I'm busy.
So yeah, opening statements. Who wants to go first?
I think Kyle went first last time because I wasn't prepared, so I think I should go first.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am going to make this opening statement so much punchier. I don't know if you recall last time. I had a lot of good points.
No, it
but I
dragged
was
on.
rambling.
It was
the
really
fuck
Yeah,
on.
very
So
rambly.
I only have a few points here.
Okay.
Okay. I am not going to say that Heath Ledger is not talented.
No, agreed. I think we can just get out in front of
I
that.
think that you can shut the fuck up. Okay.
Yeah, you don't speak during her
Sorry,
opening
sorry.
Okay,
statements.
so like undeniably, he is talented. Not the point. Okay. She's having such a hard time not speaking. So Paul Walker is not just an actor, who, by the way, worked across so many genres. He's really versatile. He is a humanitarian and a cultural icon. Okay. So he was someone who spurred one of the most famous franchises of all time. Okay? Carried that shit on his back because you know we weren't there for Vin Diesel. His hot ass brought you to the movie theater at least 7 times. I think in number 7 is when he died. And he genuinely was a good person in real life. He started a foundation that would give back to like disaster relief. So not only would he give his money, he would give his time and his own hands. Shut the fuck up.
Is this punchy?
I'm almost there. Okay. He would give his hands. He would use his hands on site to rebuild. Okay? There is nothing wrong with this man. He is not part of any scandals. He is pure. He is clean. He left behind a beautiful daughter, and his narrative is just spotless. I'm done.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
yeah, take out your notes.
I will also, yes, I have to, because otherwise it will be as punchy as yours.
Okay.
I will not say that I do not love both of these guys in such different ways. My job today is to argue that Heath Ledger is better, okay? I just want to make that fucking clear. Heath Ledger's career, his personal life, his philanthropic contributions show that he's a multidimensional artist whose impact will live forever. He was in iconic movies that sort of changed the genres. He has, breakthrough performances that sort of changed cinema and will live with all of us for longer than Paul Walker. His personal life was marked by his love for his daughter, his struggles with fame, which shows his good nature. And though his time was brief, his legacy is one of the most talented actors will endure for generations. And he simply is just a more long-standing, impactful actor than Paul Walker.
Wow.
What's the format right now?
I
Am I
don't
allowed
know,
to
but-
go in on this?
No, because this is
Okay.
opening statement.
Okay. What happens now?
So what we do is the arguments and the rebuttals, which was kind of loose last time. So
Yeah.
this is
We
more of
kind
an
of went back and
open.
forth.
We're
Let's
not
have a
going to do this
discussion.
in legal. It's an open discussion
Okay.
where you
so
can go back
can we
and forth.
stay on your point about impactful, but like limited? His body of work is very limited.
Paul Walker's?
Heath Ledger.
I know, but I'm saying Paul Walker's, you think his is bigger?
His body of work is way more. I'm not saying it's as impactful. I'm not saying it's
Right,
as
that's
great a
my
performance.
point.
But Heath Ledger is doing all this dark, weird shit. Yes, it's
He
beautiful,
did one dark, weird
but
thing.
no, but he had a couple characters like that.
Who else?
Don't ask me any
I'm just
follow-ups.
saying.
Well, the one that
You
came
wanna
out-
make a claim.
The one that came out posthumously.
That was the Joker. That was what killed him.
No, not the Joker.
Also, probably the best role of all time.
No, the
Yes.
Joker is quite literally a masterpiece. No one is debating that. But
Unbelievable.
what's the one that came out after he was dead? He filmed some of it, didn't finish it.
The Joker.
No.
He wasn't in the whole Joker. Other people had to come in and fill in the pieces.
No, you're wrong.
You're
He
wrong.
finished the Joker and he was in such a deep depression. Did you do any research? And
Yeah,
he did
you're
I
wrong.
also
drugs.
technically never seen the Joker.
He did.
What?
Oh my God. You want to know what's funny? I didn't watch that much Fast and the Furious. No, but
No,
okay.
it's The Dark Knight, not the Joker.
No, it's The Dark Knight. The Joker is Joaquin.
You've never
Phoenix.
seen The Dark Knight?
No.
It's
Have you
That's
seen
why
that?
one of the
have you
best
seen
movies
that?
of all
Have you
time.
seen that Christopher Nolan trilogy though?
I don't like those kind of movies.
well, okay. So the trilogy is fine.
We can
but
cut
the
out all of this.
The Dark Knight is pristine. So let me make the argument for you. He is a work of art.
Yes.
But my argument is it is so limited and he was cut short. And here's the other thing. You said that he was like this sort of beacon.
Yes.
He was a recluse that literally stayed in
No.
his fucking New York apartment.
That's not true.
Yes. He did not connect with people. He was so fucking weird by the end of it. And then he OD'd in, by the way, fun fact, married Kate Olsen's old apartment.
Yes, wait.
Tie back to an old
Okay.
episode.
First of all-
And he left his fucking kid because he's a selfish
No.
piece of shit.
That's not true.
Yes.
This is
Paul
like
Walker-
you getting the whole Tom Hanks story wrong, okay? Can I just tell you that Heath Ledger, part of the reason that his death is so tragic is because his struggles with fame and being this person that was an A-list actor and all of that pressure turned on him. It's like all of these sad women that we talk about with like Britney Spears and he just happened to not survive it. Philip Seymour Hoffman, like all these dark, troubled, very good artists sort of did not deal with fame and the intensity of which they took their work. And it's just like one of those, like only the good die young kind of vibes.
But so should Paul Walker be dinged for not being troubled?
No, but also he No, absolutely not. But also
He is
his
a good
versatility.
human.
He was not as great of an actor. He played the same fucking character. He was just hot dude in movie.
No, it was about brotherhood and loyalty.
You didn't even watch it.
I looked it up, and actually the first one I did, and that one was brilliant when he played the cop. Oh no, he was a cop. What was the...
I don't know.
And he infiltrated
I've seen
them?
like Fast Five.
Yeah,
Like,
he was a cop and they turned him. That's what it was. It was creative. Yes, they beat it to death.
Jordana Brewster gets too skinny in that movie.
Oh,
it's
Jordana
it's
Brewster,
just a money
she really
maker.
whittled away.
Yeah, she
but
did.
this
And
isn't
then her
about
teeth
her.
got
This
really
isn't
big.
about. This is about
this
Paul.
has nothing to do with
I
Paul
just want to
Walker.
say Fast and the
but I
Furious
just want to
stinks.
say, okay, so the Joker character,
Order in the court.
the Joker character is truly an icon, but if you recall, he died in the middle of filming one of the movies.
Yeah.
And they did this crazy shit, which actually is weird, but I respect it, where they brought in his two real brothers
Yeah.
to like body double him and then used like not AI, but whatever at the time was like the technology to like superimpose him in the movie and finish it.
Yes.
And there was this like ending scene that was the See You Again song by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
Yes.
And it was like,
It's like bone chilling.
bone chilling at the Grammys. It was like won awards. It was like
You're making my argument for me. This is how impactful he was. His death was. This is how it resonated to people. Is like my mom cried when Heath Ledger died.
I'm talking about Paul Walker.
Oh. I do remember that. The
And
Wiz
you're
Khalifa
the
song.
sober one.
I know.
Like,
I can't do this. This is like I'm like so tired.
if we end it right here, I win.
I know because I can't focus.
Okay, fine.
Let me get it together.
Okay, why don't you say some of your points? What else? What else you got?
That Wiz Khalifa song, I fucking love that
It's
song.
so good.
It's so good. And also, I'm not saying I don't love Paul Walker. I'm just saying 10 Things I Hate About You. Brokeback Mountain is like iconic in
forgot
such
about
a
Brokeback
huge way
Mountain.
that like it changed the way that we viewed gay people in movies.
Yeah.
That was such a huge pivotal moment for
But like,
that.
wouldn't you say he took the role from someone that's gay that could have played it more authentically?
that is the criticism of that movie. But I will say that like you need to get that door opened somehow, and if this is how we do it, that's how it has to be.
yeah, I guess he can.
So
play
I
martyr.
think that's a completely fair argument because that is, for most of them, it's like, why don't you authentically play the people that you are?
Correct.
But if we're in a world where like that's not happening,
Then
how do
you
we
might
open
as
the
well.
doors to tell gay stories and then let, gay actors sort of take the forefront?
Sure.
So
Paul Walker would have done it, but he would have made sure that his
Paul
counterpart was
Walker
gay.
played the same guy in 500 of the same movies that were just blockbuster hits. They didn't have, yes, they were popular and they made a lot of money, but like these movies were 10 Things I Hate, or not 10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You was one of the best rom-coms of all time.
But I see your 10 Things I Hate About You, and I raise you with She's All That.
yeah, but he wasn't the lead in Shoes All
But
That.
he was in it.
Yeah, as a dick.
Yeah, but like, and it was such good acting because he's such a good person.
Oh, dude.
We have to give him credit
No,
because
the
we
10
bought
Things
it.
I Hate About You and then also A Knight's Tale showed like his versatility. He was a really intense
Honestly,
actor,
I
but he could...
fucking love A Knight's
Me
Tale.
too. And like it was also a comedic role for him. So a lot of them were like, oh, this guy has fucking range. Like he can really do so many things. And there are all these great movies that I can still watch over and over again, which I can't say about a lot of them, except for Into the Blue with Paul Walker.
Honestly,
Great
work of
fucking
art.
movie.
Work
Yeah.
of art.
But same guy, just cool, hot guy. That's all he plays. Heath Ledger genuinely played different characters and very, very well.
I do think that Heath Ledger is a better actor, but I'm just saying holistically. Also, Paul Walker, I know Heath Ledger too, but not in this like traditional piercing blue eye way, is a stunning human being. He is so fucking hot.
Yes.
You can't look away.
No, Paul Walker is one of the hottest people to ever walk this
he
earth.
might be the perfect specimen.
No, 100%.
Like, I don't think I would change anything
No,
about him.
okay, fine. In the looks
If I
department,
could
and
take-
both of them are very
if I
good
could
looking.
take the pen, no.
Paul Walker just happens to be perfect.
trumps-
Yes.
like he is truly a work
No,
of art.
I don't think we can talk
And
about it anymore.
He helps people, so he's truly good. He connects with fans. Like he radiates just simply angelic, authentic beauty. And I'm going to end right there.
Okay, that's fine.
What else do you have to say?
Well, I was just going to say Heath Ledger, although not as showy as Paul Walker, was also very philanthropic. He helped his, native Australian Indigenous people, keep
How?
their land.
How?
The Indigenous Rights in Australia, the Indigenous Literacy Foundation.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I see your foundations, and I raised you a 2010 Haiti earthquake where he literally
Everyone donated to the earthquake. That doesn't make him special.
He founded a nonprofit called Reach Out Worldwide, and he mobilized people to provide rapid disaster relief that would not have been possible had he not used his resources.
Does it still exist today?
Yes, and you know who runs it? His brothers in honor of his memory.
Wow, that's great. I'm really happy to hear that.
Does Heath still run today? You don't know.
No, because it's Australia. I don't know anything about
so
what they do down there.
anyway, so yeah.
We don't even have the same news.
It's
same
true.
different internet down there.
It goes the other way.
The
Yeah.
toilets are running backwards.
But I'm just saying that he was also quietly philanthropic and did not need the credentials of it.
Yeah, but he also like rarely did interviews. I find that to be so pompous. You're a fucking famous person.
I don't think it was pompous.
Get out there.
I think he was like, he came from humble beginnings. He had like a normal family life. And I think he really struggled with being famous. And he was thrust into a different sort of stratosphere of actor than Paul Walker. Paul Walker was famous in a blockbuster way. He was revered as like this amazing actor. He got a posthumous Academy Award for The Dark Knight. Like he
Did he?
was, yeah. So he was in a different sort of platform and level than Paul Walker was. And I think he struggled a lot with taking on these very intense roles and then having all of this fame and then dating someone who was famous and having a kid.
Who?
And I think
Michelle
Michelle Williams.
She's not that famous.
She also has won Oscars. She was on Dawson's Creek. She was like the it girl of the 90s.
It girl,
that
she was
will
in
be
one show.
for 10 years. And then she dies of cancer. Have you ever seen that show? It's so fucking good.
Don't tell me the ending.
Bro, it's 20 years old.
Spoiler.
Wait, but one day I would have watched Dawson's Creek.
Dude,
I
if you-
cannot believe she dies of cancer.
Also, watch the end though because it's a great episode.
Is it like last season?
Yeah.
Like, do they go on without her?
No, it's the end of the show. It's like how they button it up.
With her death?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But it's
Do you
one
know
of the
that
best
I wasn't
episodes of all
allowed
time.
to watch Dawson's Creek?
I wasn't either. I snuck it.
You're such a rebel. Okay. Anyway, ready for my closing arguments? This one I wrote down, so I'm going to read it so I don't veer off. Paul Walker doesn't just leave us with great movies. He left us with movements. His tragic death wasn't the result of scandal or self-destruction. He died doing...
I mean, you hit that a little hard. Sorry. I don't know how to talk.
your time will come.
There's a lot of people who have troubles.
Your time will come. He died doing what he loved. He died at an event for
I know,
his
I
charity.
remember this.
It was really sad. He ran
but
into
also,
the pole.
it's, I mean, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but like...
He wasn't drag racing. That was a rumor.
No, but something went wrong for him to
his
crash a car.
friend, his financial advisor that was driving, he wasn't driving.
Right, but something went wrong.
He was driving.
He had bad friends.
80 in a 55, which you've definitely done.
No, I drive the speed limit all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, lead foot.
She drives 80 with her foot up on the dash. Okay?
Not anymore.
So anyway,
Not
he
anymore.
lost control,
There's
and
a
it was just
baby
like
in there.
he was recklessly driving too fast, and they immediately lit on fire
Yeah,
at his event.
I know. It was traumatic.
Horrific.
Well, you know what's also weird?
What?
They both have daughters, only single daughters.
Yes.
And it's Meadow and Matilda, and they're both
Oh.
around the same age.
I like that.
Isn't that weird?
Are we coming together?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
All right, fuck
like,
off.
Fuck
I'm
you.
Still, I'm still in my closing argument.
Mine's still winning.
Okay, fine. No, you're not. Supporting a charity he founded with his own hands and riding in a car that reflected his lifelong passion for racing. It was sudden, shocking, and absolutely heartbreaking, but not because he was controversial, but because he was beloved.
Okay.
I'm not done.
You never are.
The Fast and the Furious franchise
Truth.
didn't just pause, as I mentioned. They rewrote the movie, brought in his real brothers.
How is that?
And gave him a send-off so iconic that fans around the world still tear up when they hear "See You Again." And
Yeah,
that
because that's
is
a fucking powerful
true
song.
because of him.
But also, he had nothing to do with like them keeping the franchise going.
no, I'm just saying they didn't just pause the filming. They finished it in his honor because he's such a fucking integral
They did
part
that.
of it.
You made that argument for me. They did that for Heath Ledger too.
No, they didn't. He finished filming The Joker. We talked about this. Oh, the other one that I said?
Yeah.
You can't take my point.
Yeah, I can if you gave me one.
So anyway, it wasn't just a tribute to his character. It was a tribute to a man who genuinely touched lives on and off screen. So he's got both.
So did Heath, dude.
No, not off because he's a recluse. But anyway,
He has a
Heath
kid.
Ledger gave us one unforgettable role.
No.
Paul Walker gave us a
Get outta
lifetime
here.
of loyalty, warmth, and heart. I rest my case.
Dude, your case is whack.
It's so good.
All right, so, well, both actors were beloved for their roles and left behind legacies. Heath Ledger is widely considered to be more impactful due to his acting versatility and range, including iconic roles that transform genres, Brokeback Mountain and The Dark Knight, namely. The critical acclaim and recognition from the film industry, including a posthumous Academy Award for The Dark Knight, his lasting cultural influence on the superhero genre, acting in general, and his role in pushing boundaries for what villains in cinema could be. His philanthropic contributions, though not as publicized, were meaningful, focusing on indigenous rights and social justice issues. Therefore, my man, Heath Ledger.
Henceforth,
Heath Ledger is simply a more iconic.
reclusive weirdo.
The reclusive thing is bullshit, though, because because
He
he
was
wasn't
just
up in your
shy.
face, he was
He
shy.
wasn't shy.
Yes, he was.
Painfully
How do you
shy.
know? You don't know him. He was.
No,
You
he
don't
was
know him
painfully
either.
shy.
Yes,
No.
I do.
Confirmed, painfully shy.
He was painfully shy. He
because
struggled
he
with
says
fame.
that it must be true. You should
I
see
literally-
the shit he sends me on
I
TikTok.
literally said that he struggled with fame. He didn't like it. Shy is also a synonym for that sentiment.
But honestly,
okay?
he's not fulfilling what is his job description, and quite frankly,
But I think that's what
resent
he
that.
struggled with, and that's why you can't fault someone for, yes, Paul Walker died in a tragic accident. Heath Ledger also died in a very tragic way because he was struggling with not only dark roles, but also being so famous and trying to have a life and a kid and be a dad, and it's something that was so the antithesis of who he thought his life was going to be
Did he leave
as
a
a
note?
private
How
person.
did you know?
Because he was a shy person. You can infer all of this. Fuck you. You're so annoying. Yes, Heath told me. Okay?
It's like you read his diary.
Heath is better than Paul Walker.
Okay. End scene, sir.
It needs to be determined on how
We debate, not the content. I beat her ass.
No.
Heath is undeniably.
Except for the part I thought you were talking about my actor.
Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, but we can edit that out,
But
Brendan,
just
so
to
no
be
one will know.
clear, Heath, the debate is over. Heath Ledger, she's got such a leg up just on the content, and
You literally said this when I said that to you before. You were like, "No, you don't. I'm going to kick your ass."
Yeah,
so
I was
don't call
psyching-
handicaps
I
now.
was psyching you out. It was a tactic.
Well, it worked because it's late at night. I'm tired, and you're messing with me, and you know that I win.
No,
So this is where
I know.
this
I
is
see
where
his
I
face.
sit.
It's going to be me because he doesn't want to admit it's his wife, and he's making that face with his mouth. Go ahead.
So this is where I sit. I think from an actor standpoint, I think Heath Ledger is the better actor.
100%.
Obviously, I made that point.
Way better. Again, Dark Knight, phenomenal. One of the best.
This
acting
isn't where you
performances.
say
I
your
know.
piece. Okay.
Oh, no, this is where I say my piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me speak. As a human being, I think Paul Walker takes the cake. As far as an argument, she read my face. Gina wins. the
Yeah, of
argument.
course I won that one.
Yeah.
I clearly lost.
See, this
last
is why
time.
it's not fun to compete with you because you're so competitive and then you want to beat me into the ground. It's not like,
Yeah.
hey, I won.
Brandon
It's
always
like,
does that.
motherfuck you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
oh no,
you win.
when she wins an argument, she drills me.
No,
for
it doesn't
days.
end.
Well, I just want to make sure you don't
Hey,
forget.
remember that time
Yeah,
we
I'm
said we
not
should
going to
get a
fucking
nanny?
forget.
Okay, 1-1. We got to do another one.
Yeah, we do.
Rubber match, bitch. Okay. Well, any final thoughts on
No,
your
we have a
loss?
quiz.
We have a quiz. Brandon's doing our quiz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
Have you
quiz
been
us.
here before?
I literally forgot.
You're just
we were
riding
done.
high on your victory and
I'm
it's rude.
So jacked up.
I know.
Okay,
it's
go.
so annoying.
So this is going to be a little different than the last law quiz,
Okay.
where I said specifically to you, I asked a question about the person or whatever you focused on.
Yeah.
This is just going to be to both of you.
Good, because I know Heath Ledger
Should we
better.
buzz in?
Say
Fuck
yeah,
you.
no, just say it first. Whoever gets it, gets it.
Okay.
I have to finish the question.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bullshit rule.
Yeah. Go.
He took off a full year of acting to take care of his daughter while his fiance worked.
Paul Walker.
Heath Ledger.
Correct, Heath Ledger.
Woo! What was his fiance
it
doing?
Michelle?
Who's Paul Walker's
She
mom?
was acting.
His mom?
I mean, his daughter. His daughter's mom.
His baby mama?
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't working.
Oh, right.
It was Michelle Williams.
Michelle.
Yeah.
She was working on Dozens Creek.
Yeah.
to
Correct.
Get killed off.
Yeah, it was. He didn't watch his own movies.
Heath Ledger.
I agree with that. Paul Walker?
It was Paul Walker.
Oh, damn.
So no
Fuck
points.
yeah.
No points awarded.
We are
How about I
all
get it if
dumber.
she's wrong, though? Not a thing?
You went first.
Okay.
Yeah, you did say it first.
So then I get it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't like
that's
that
how
rule.
it
I
works.
just have 1 point and let's leave it there.
He worked.
I need to
in-
win something.
He worked in Guadalupe, catching, tagging, and
Oh, Paul
studying
Walker.
great. Yes.
Sorry. I
And
knew he went
studying great white sharks.
there. Sorry. I broke the rule though.
Yeah. And also when he said Great White Sharks, I would have known because Into
You
the
gotta
Blue is a
let me
fine fucking
finish the
film.
question.
I know.
Yeah, Dad, we know.
Bad Gina.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Busy Phillips are his daughter's godparents.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Oh, you guys knew that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Busy Phillips and Michelle Williams are like best buds.
So is that a tie?
And Jake Gyllenhaal was in Brokeback with him, and they got really close.
All right,
yeah,
so 0 points.
because they were a couple.
So you guys tied
Right.
that.
When they paved the way for all gay men.
1-1. All right. He was considered for the role of Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four.
Paul Walker.
Heath
So it's
Ledger?
clearly Heath.
Paul Walker.
Oh, boom.
Nice.
As Theo says, boom roasted.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was Paul Walker, and then his pause
I
fucked
know.
with me. You can't mess with us also.
If I get it right, you just have to give it to
Yeah.
me. I beat her on time.
Right. Don't mess with me.
Gina, up 2-1.
Okay. Let's not. Let's not do that.
He never attended drama school and had no formal training.
Heath
when
Ledger.
This-
Sorry.
He never attended drama school and had no formal training when he decided to pursue an acting career.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Who is
Heath Ledger?
Yeah, it was Heath Ledger, but you kind of.
But Gina cheated, so
I knew it though.
so did I.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, fine.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah.
To
Because
break,
that-
to break it because that doesn't count because
Yeah,
Gina
because I
cheated.
ruined it. Yeah, give us one more.
Well, now I got to look it up because
Fuck
that
it.
was it.
We
all.
don't
No,
time for that.
ties are
No, no,
fine.
no.
It's just
We're-
like kissing your
This
sister.
episode's 34 minutes long. Let me find another one. Let me finish the question.
Okay.
That was
Gina.
to you.
Yeah.
First acting role was as Peter Pan at age 10 at a local theater company.
Paul Walker.
Heath Ledger.
It was Heath Ledger.
Fuck.
You know what's
Actually,
crazy?
I didn't either. I just
out the
guessed.
way.
I said Paul Walker because it felt more unexpected.
Well, he looks like Peter Pan.
He looks way better than Peter Pan.
I mean, he's smoking hot.
he's the most smoking hot man in the world.
I've never been so attracted to a dead
No,
man
and I'm,
in my whole
and I'm
life.
like, it's we have to stop
Who,
talking about
Heath
it 'cause it's
Ledger?
like-
Oh my god, no, Paul
Paul
Walker
Walker.
is a perfect specimen. I used to think that him, and then I think it was before him from A Walk to Remember, Shane West were like perfection.
Shane West is a
Blonde.
troll compared to
he's-
Paul Walker.
Shane West is like objectively ugly.
Yes,
but
yes.
at the time, I was like mesmerized by him and Paul Walker.
But
don't
I
know
loved
why.
Heath Ledger was so cute in 10 Things I Hate About You.
I actually
Like with a little
I
dimple.
loved Heath Ledger in 10 Things I Hate About You, but his hair grossed me out. I started to think he was hot and love him in A Knight's Tale. That was like when everything
And he was like
changed.
blonder in A Knight's
He was
Tale.
so
He was
blonde
so
and he
cute.
was so goofy and funny and
Yes.
hot and like I believed in my mind that Heath Ledger was that character.
No, I
and I
agree.
loved him.
Yeah.
Just like I actually think Paul Walker is Chris O'Connell from Fast and the Furious. Is
Oh,
that his
totally,
name?
yeah.
Whatever.
I don't actually
But that
know.
is him in my mind.
Yeah, the Fast and the Furious movies like didn't do it for me.
I literally think I only watched one.
Same.
Here's some fun facts about Heath Ledger. In both his first and final complete roles, he portrayed a clown.
What was his first?
I don't know, it doesn't say, but
Okay.
that's all I got.
Nice
and he
and
was
thin, like we laid it.
Yeah.
he was the first non-American actor to portray the Joker, which is crazy because the Joker in Batman has been going on since like the 60s.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
In like TV and multiple movies.
I mean, I didn't see the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, but
Yeah,
It's
it
too
was-
scary. I can't
I'm
watch
not
that
into
shit.
it.
the first one was good. The second one with
I heard the second one was bad.
Second one with
There's
Lady
another
Gaga, I
one?
heard was really bad. Lady Gaga is in it.
I thought she was in the first one too.
No, she's in the second one.
I don't watch any fantasy movies. Batman,
Yeah.
Superman, none of that
You
shit.
need
Get
to
outta here.
watch The Dark. Since you just went all in on Heath Ledger,
I know. I don't want it to
watch,
take away from my argument, but
No, but you need to watch The Dark Knight.
But you've now admitted it, so we're telling you watch
I'm
it.
telling you, you need to watch it. His
fine.
acting in that is so good.
And what's his name that plays Bane is really good too.
That's the third one.
It is?
Yeah, Bane's the bad guy. Joker's
Oh,
the
right.
bad guy in
You're
2.
right. So 2 and 3 are good. I don't like the first one.
No, the first one, League of Legends or
No,
Legion.
I
What is
don't
it?
know what it's called.
Legionnaires'
Which
disease.
is the one that
Yeah,
they
Legionnaires'
change?
disease.
Which one's the first one's Katie Holmes and then it turns into Maggie Gyllenhaal? That pissed
Katie
me
Holmes
off.
is in it.
Katie Holmes is the main bitch.
She's
in number
Catwoman.
one.
No, Maggie Gyllenhaal is like just his girlfriend.
No,
She's
they
not.
changed the character. They changed the actress from 1 to 2. And that's why I can't watch number 1. Katie Holmes is Maggie Gyllenhaal in the first one.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, I am right.
But I was thinking of who's the chick that plays Catwoman in the third one?
Anne.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ugh, are you a Hath hater?
You know what? No,
I am.
She was a pretty good Catwoman. Not as good as Halle Berry, but she's close.
I thought I was a hater, but I just can't articulate why I would hate her. So I think I've just like given up on
Because of her
that.
face.
Yeah, but like
It doesn't
why?
have to be more
though?
complicated than that.
But like
But wouldn't you hate Maggie Gyllenhaal because of her face?
I do hate Maggie
yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
I
I'm
hate
pretty
her.
sure she had a
I
stroke.
find her really annoying.
Honestly, I used to find Jake really hot, and now I find him so.
No, I think he's a
gross.
weirdo.
Yeah, he is. That's why I think he grosses
Yeah.
me out.
I mean, they both are like artsy fartsy actors, you know?
Yeah, and when him and Tobey Maguire were like having the on and off again relationship with Kirsten Dunst, I was like very invested. Like
Same.
when we
Also,
were
I
young,
love Kirsten Dunst.
But when we were young, like the two of them were like fighting over her,
And
I
also
was,
pick Jake, not Toby.
Well, that's why I loved him.
And I heard
because
Tobey Maguire is like a dick
He's
in
a
real
dick,
life.
and he's gross. Like he's not cute.
no.
Oh, I saw this cool thing. You know, in this first Spider-Man, where he catches all the shit on the tray.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh my!
We don't watch.
We don't watch fantasy.
So
Except for Harry Potter.
Kirsten Dunst.
Thanks for clarifying.
Kirsten Dunst slips. She's in the lunchroom.
Oh,
they're
Mary
all in high
Jane.
school.
Yeah,
Mary
yeah.
Jane.
She has a bad hair color in this movie.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
red.
She slips, and all the milk carton, the apple, her tray, all the shit on her tray flies up into the air.
Yeah.
And Toby, because he's Spider-Man, slides in, catches the tray, and catches all the shit on it. He actually did that. Like, it wasn't CGI. It took him like 50 takes, but they did it constantly until he caught it. And he caught all the shit.
They could have just done a CGI.
That's like what I'm saying. Like that's why I hate him.
Yeah.
But if you watch
Same,
but if
'cause I
you
think he was
watch
like,
it,
I'm gonna do it.
if
Like,
you
let's
watch it,
waste
you're
hours.
like, that was CGI, but it was real.
Yeah,
It just
because
took
he's
50
a douche
takes.
and he took 100 takes. It's not that impressive.
Yeah, probably
Do it
everyone
100
on set was
times.
like, can we just fucking go home,
Yeah,
please?
he's like, this fucking asshole just made us pay $50,000 to all the extras that
Yes.
we made stay late.
Yes,
Fuck
exactly.
you.
Get out of here, Sir Toby.
Okay, well, that
To
was really
sum
fun
up,
winning.
though, listen, yeah, it's super fun winning for you.
No,
blah,
but
blah,
Heath
blah.
Ledger is clearly the superior actor. I just think that, no, I'm not debating anymore.
Paul
I
Walker
love
is
Heath
the
Ledger.
same actor in every movie
Yes.
he's ever done.
Tried
He's
and
the
true,
same
baby.
person.
Tried and true.
He's
Well,
the
and
Arnold
people always-
Schwarzenegger. It's the same.
And but also
person.
people are very critical of that in movies, and like it doesn't bug me. Everyone's like, oh, Jennifer Aniston is the same person in every movie.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
And I was like, I don't
who
give a
she
shit.
is.
Own
Yeah.
it. Like there's certain actors that just fill that role, and
Give
that's
her
fine with
to
me.
in We Are the Millers and The Breakup.
I don't care.
And
I
Friends.
fucking love her.
Definitely give it to me as We Are the Millers.
Love that.
No, you're thinking of Horrible Bosses.
No, I'm
No,
thinking
he's
of,
thinking of the strip tease.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is a stripper. You're right.
Wow,
Yeah.
and Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses, she
was
does
a
also
She was
not
like-
wear
sex fiend.
clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was trying to get at
Yeah, so both
Charlie,
of those
whatever.
actually.
Yeah.
I'll
She
take
definitely
her
seemed
in
to
any
be
of
the
Horrible
those
reason I
two.
didn't
Bosses.
say Horrible Bosses is I felt that was a different character.
Well, and then the argument is like she was in Cake or something, and like
Was she?
yeah, Cake was apparently like
I
drama.
don't know what that is.
It's an Oscar movie that no one's gonna see.
Oh, it's new?
A long time ago, I think. Not a long time ago, maybe like I don't know.
Can you just wait? We're
6
almost
years.
done. Can
No,
you
I just got a hankering.
can you just
You're
wait?
so
wait, just
crazy.
before you shove it in your mouth.
Okay.
Just close out the show and then you can hanker it up.
Anyway, I think that Paul Walker served that purpose and he did it really well. And Heath Ledger served a different purpose. So it is almost unfair to compare them because they're so great and so beloved in
they're
so many different
both
ways.
Dead. We should not besmirch their names.
No, definitely not.
because they
I mean,
are...
you way besmirched fucking
I
Heath.
did, but I
it's
didn't
fine.
mean any of it. I was in character, Kyle.
You're right,
I was
you're
playing
right.
a part.
You're right, and you did it well, my
Now,
friend.
does it matter that Heath Ledger died from drugs and Paul Walker died from a car accident where he wasn't driving the vehicle?
That's my point. I made that point.
I know, but like
They're
does
both
does that
accidents.
weigh?
Yeah, no, you can't. So, contrary to what I was slinging over here, the guy was sick. Like, clearly.
Yeah, but I feel like that's something that you can't like fault him for. They're very different
point.
circumstances.
That's my point. Is Heath Ledger is actually sadder than Paul Walker.
Oh yes.
Yeah, your point was easier to make, and you still lost.
But
That
did
was
they-
my point.
but
You're
did they-
such a dick. You can't not like rub it in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's no song. To your point, there's no song that relates to Heath Ledger's
And honestly,
death.
that was a genuine point that I made as well.
No, that was a good point. Also, I fucking
Which
love that
you
song.
believed it so much you thought it was about your guy.
I know. That was not my best moment. I feel like last time I was way more prepared because I watched all of OC.
No, you like relived it.
Yeah, so this was harder. I should have watched at least one fucking movie.
Yeah, I
you
agree
know?
with that.
Dark Knight.
Let's cut that out. That was bad of me to not be prepared.
Make her seem pristine.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it in.
Okay, so
Yeah,
any
leave
final
it in.
thought? Oh, I think that's what we just did.
Yeah,
huh?
we did it.
Okay, so with that, no fucking idea what we're doing next week, but not for today. That's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah.
So I'll be signing off.
Great.
And
Why don't you sign off for all of us?
Okay. We'll be signing off because we're the mustiest. I'm going to say it straight. I'm going to change it up every time. We are the
always do.
mustiest, dustiest, crustiest millennials you ever did see. Bye.
I would really like for
You like
you
that?
to just wrap it up seamlessly at one point.
I can't. It's too awkward.
Bye.
I was just like living La Vida Loca, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
Honestly, that sounded old.
Yeah.
Ricky Martin is passe. Okay? Ricky Martin. The sun has set on Ricky Martin.
I mean,
Why?
I was living La Vida Loca.
I don't
Just
even
haven't
think
heard anyone
Gen
say it
Z
in a
will
while.
know that
You just
reference.
Yeah, he just aged himself
He's
a little.
so dead.
It's
That's
so
a great
funny.
way to close the segment.
It really is.